Hello, I'm Olivia, and so for today's dance prompt, I was asked to choose one of the videos from the case study. So the video that I chose, and also like real quick, like sorry if I'm not looking too well, I'm just sick right now. Mystical Dance of Whirling Dervishes is the dance that I chose. So after watching the video, the way that I would describe this dance is that they kind of just like are moving in like a circle with like their arms up, and just like the title says, like it is definitely like describing like whimsical. Like that really is like, oh, I guess they don't even say that in the title. I guess that's my word. So it's definitely like a whimsical dance. They're flowing through the movements and they're just like moving throughout the movements very in like a calm like flow of movements. And so with this dance as well, sorry, I'm trying to pull something up here. With this dance as well, there's not too many like different movements necessarily. Like it's pretty much just the same movement, which I will do in my dance. And the movement is pretty much just like they have their arms out and up, and they're just spinning like in a circle and moving their arms up and down while they do that. And one thing important that I noticed about this dance that contributes to the whimsical feeling is that the clothing and like costumes that they're wearing, they're wearing like a shirt that's not fitted, so it's definitely like flowing around with them and it's loose on them. And then they're all wearing like a large skirt that when they spin like completely goes outward and everything. So I feel like their outfits also really contributed to this whimsical feeling of the dance. And so going on with that, so I just showed you the movement that the actual dance does. And that was the movement of spinning in the circle with your arms up and down. And then I was asked to add 4 movements to the dance based on how this dance made me feel while I did the movements. So while I was doing the movements where I was spinning in a circle going up and down, that's where I like started to feel that whimsical like flowy feeling. And so the first movement that I felt I could add was that I felt like to kind of show this whimsical feeling, you can kind of just like go side to side. To me, like this like was flowy and like just kind of like brought out that whimsical feeling. And then the next movement that I'm going to add in is like rolling my hands together and moving my hands like this. And this kind of represents from the video itself, like it talked about how through this dance, like women have been able to like be empowered and like they've moved forward in like their rights and abilities. And so this kind of just shows like that progression forward. And then the next movement that I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend as if I'm putting a crown on my head to kind of represent the feeling that they talked about in the video where they allowed one of the dancers to kind of like go on a stage and do it. And it just shows like that I'm proud of kind of the dance and how it makes me feel like it's a good feeling. And so it's kind of like a crown on your head to just show like you own this dance and you're empowered through the dance. And then the last movement that I'm going to do is I'm going to show kind of like the flow of the dance that I kind of was getting. And to show the flow, I'm just gonna move my arms up and down, because this flow to me just shows like how it's slow and steady and works all together. So if I add all of this together, I start with the original dance where they go up and down in the flowy movement. And if I was wearing their outfits right now, I'd be having the big skirt. And then I'm adding in the side to side to show this whimsical movement. And then I'm rolling my hands forward to represent the women empowerment. Then I'm putting the crown on to show that you're empowered through this dance and the dance makes you feel good. And then the last movement that I'm doing is this movement to show the flow and rhythm of the dance. Thank you very much.